Hey everybody, welcome to Hospitality 4301. This is Facilities Management and Design in Hospitality. Glad to have you in this course. A little bit about myself. I've been teaching for a little over a year now in the hospitality concentration. I do have a background in hospitality management. I worked for several companies for about a decade. It's been a few years now, but I keep up with the industry. I worked on Dauphin Island off the coast of Alabama for about 7 years, managing vacation houses. And then later moved to the Destin and 30A area on the Florida Gulf Coast and managed houses, and then worked for a broader rental company that took care of vacationers' needs with more recreational aspects of their vacations. So I do have that experience, as well as just being in higher ed for a while now. So this course is going to look at mainly the back of the house and do a really sort of deep dive into the back of the house. And that's going to include things like, water systems and HVAC systems, sustainability aspects that are very important these days as we try to do better for the environment. It's also going to look at the design aesthetic and things that are classically important to the vacationer, and also things that are becoming more mainstream in terms of expectations for the guests as we travel. So I think that we all know that the point of hospitality management is to create that experience for the vacationer, and that requires a lot of things that go unseen. It's not just the things that the vacationer actually experiences or that you can see with your eyes. It's the things that you feel with with the heat and the air, and the way that the bed feels, or the way that the television functions, or the conveniences that we've all come to expect thanks to technology. So we'll look at all of that. I encourage you to look at your syllabus, read it really well. Hopefully by now you guys are used to the new teaching model with the new LPL system. If this is your first course in this program or in this teaching model, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. The great thing about Blackboard and this new portal is that it's easier to communicate with your classmates as well as with me. So just shoot me an email. It's the best way to get me. You can also text me. My information, my telephone number is in the announcement, the welcome announcement when you open the course. So text and email is really the best way to get me. I'm not always available to take a phone call, but I respond to emails and texts really quickly. So just do that. And if you have any questions or concerns, and I just ask that you keep those lines of communication open. One thing about this LPL system is that we do want to give you the flexibility to do things at your basically your own pace, because I recognize that you're working adults. I'm a working adult, so we want you to have that flexibility. However, there are standards, and there are due dates which need to be recognized and acknowledged. And when it comes in terms of your assignments. So just make sure that you're getting those in on time. You do have a week's grace period after something is due. If you need a little extra time beyond that, I just ask that you reach out to me if there's going to be another issue with getting something in, relatively close to the due date. We'll talk more about the expectations about live lectures in the announcements as well as in the live lectures themselves. But I hope that you will consider attending those. We have a good time. We have great conversations, and it's a good opportunity for you to meet your classmates and in a at least a situation that's not necessarily just the written word on a screen. So that's always a pleasure. So again, if you have questions, please reach out. Otherwise, I wish you much luck in the course, and I look forward to meeting all of you. Have a great week. Bye.